all day since I heard the news. Alas, the cruel irony of fate. No one can say when and how one's fate will change. No matter what a girl does in life, the fulfillment of her life comes with the gentle touch of her husband's hand, right? Amy Slaton accepted Brain Lovvorn as her life partner, with so much hope and trust for the fulfillment of her life. But where did fate take Amy Slaton today? Do any of you know what Brain Lovvorn actually wants? Tammy Slaton told reporters in a previous episode that Brain Lovvorn wants to get Tammy and Amy Slaton out of the house by any means and become the owner of all their property. Today, he threatened his wife Amy Slaton and her child out of the house at gunpoint. I hope you will understand the matter very carefully. Amy Slaton told Tammy about the matter. Tammy immediately called the police without delaying a moment. But do you know what is surprising? The police arrested Amy Slaton instead of arresting Brain Lovvorn. Why did you say that? Look where the honesty has gone. Because Brain Lovvorn has already managed the police with sweets. Ha ha ha. The world is very strange. That sweet was so sweet that the police immediately arrested Amy Slaton. In this situation, what should Tammy Slaton do now? You must tell us in the comments. And of course, like the video and share it with your friends. So why did Amy Slaton divorce her first husband? Do you know what her husband's fault was? Amy Slaton, a central figure in TLC's 1,000-Pound Sisters, has navigated a tumultuous personal life alongside her widely publicized weight loss journey. Known for her candid personality and emotional openness, Amy's story has captivated viewers since the show's inception. Her recent engagement to Brian Scott Lovvorn, following a dramatic proposal in a haunted house, marks a new chapter after her divorce from Michael Halterman, her high school sweetheart. The dissolution of Amy and Michael's marriage, combined with her evolving relationship with her sister Tammy Slaton and the pressures of reality TV fame, paints a complex picture of a woman striving for personal growth amidst significant challenges. This narrative delves into the intricacies of Amy's relationships, her weight loss journey, her role as a mother, and the familial tensions that have unfolded both on and off the screen. Amy's weight loss journey has been a cornerstone of 1,000-Pound Sisters. In 2019, weighing over 400 pounds, she underwent bariatric surgery, a decision driven by her desire to improve her health and start a family. The surgery was a pivotal moment, enabling her to shed a substantial amount of weight and adopt a healthier lifestyle. Her progress, however, has not been linear. The show has chronicled her struggles to maintain her weight loss, manage her mental health, and balance her responsibilities as a mother. Amy's journey contrasts with that of her sister Tammy, whose own battle with obesity has been a parallel storyline. While Amy achieved significant milestones early on, Tammy's progress has been slower, but recently marked by dramatic weight loss, creating a dynamic interplay between the sister stories. The recently concluded 7th season of 1,000-Pound Sisters highlighted the divergent paths of Amy and Tammy. Tammy, who revealed her new girlfriend Andrea, celebrated a monumental achievement, losing 500 pounds, a transformation that left her family in awe. Amy, meanwhile, introduced her new unique boyfriend, Brian Scott Lovvorn, whose presence in her life became public following a bizarre incident at a Tennessee zoo in September 2024. Amy, Brian, and her 2 sons, Gage and Glenn, were visiting the zoo when a camel bit Amy, leading to her arrest under controversial circumstances. The incident drew significant media attention, further complicating Amy's already turbulent year. By December 2024, Brian proposed to Amy in a haunted house, an event that sparked both excitement, particularly her sister Amanda, who worried about the speed of Amy's new relationship, given her past marital struggles. Amy's first marriage to Michael Halterman was a significant part of her life and the 1,000-Pound Sisters narrative. The couple's relationship began in their hometown of Dixon, Kentucky, where they met as teenagers attending the same high school. Their bond grew over years of dating, culminating in a quiet elopement in 2017. 2 years later, in 2019, they celebrated with a traditional wedding ceremony surrounded by loved ones. Their relationship was a focal point of the show, offering viewers a glimpse into their shared life, dreams, and challenges. Michael, often portrayed as reserved but supportive, stood by Amy during her weight loss journey, a process that was both physically and emotionally demanding. One of Amy's primary motivations for losing weight was her desire to become a mother. After her bariatric surgery and subsequent weight loss, she achieved this goal with the birth of her first son, Gage, in November 2020. The arrival of Gage was a transformative moment for Amy, reinforcing her commitment to her health and her family. In July 2022, she and Michael welcomed their second son, Glenn, further expanding their family. Motherhood, however, brought new challenges. Amy juggled the demands of raising two young children with her ongoing health goals and the pressures of filming a reality TV show. Michael's role as a father and partner became a point of contention, as Amy increasingly felt unsupported in their shared responsibilities. By early 2023, signs of strain in Amy and Michael's marriage became evident. Rumors of a potential split circulated when Amy moved out of their shared home in February, seeking refuge with her sister Tammy. On March 13, 2023, Michael filed for divorce in Union County, Kentucky, marking the end of their 4-year marriage. The filing cited the irretrievable breakdown of their relationship, a decision that shocked fans who had followed their journey on 1,000-Pound Sisters. The couple's divorce proceedings were contentious, particularly regarding custody of their sons, Gage and Glenn. Amy initially sought an emergency protective order to ensure her children's safety, resulting in court-ordered supervised visitations for Michael. As the legal process unfolded, a temporary joint custody arrangement was established, prioritizing stability for the children. On September 6, 2023, a final custody agreement was reached, granting Amy and Michael split custody of their sons. The reasons behind Amy and Michael's divorce were multifaceted. Amy openly discussed feeling overwhelmed by parenting responsibilities, describing Michael as lazy and disengaged. She likened her role in the marriage to caring for 3 kids, highlighting Michael's lack of involvement as a significant source of frustration. Amy also cited mental abuse, pointing to a lack of emotional support, love, and kindness in their relationship. These issues, combined with the pressures of raising 2 young children and navigating public scrutiny, eroded their bond. The challenges of parenthood revealed deeper incompatibilities, suggesting that neither Amy nor Michael was fully prepared for the realities of family life. Following the divorce, Amy focused on her children and personal growth, while Michael largely retreated from the public eye. Amy's struggles extended beyond her marriage. She has been candid about her battles with depression and anxiety, which intensified after giving birth. Seeking therapy and medication, she worked to manage her mental health while continuing to prioritize her son's well-being. Social media became a platform for Amy to share moments with Gage and Glenn, showcasing her dedication as a mother. Her openness about her challenges resonated with fans, who admired her resilience despite personal and public setbacks. The zoo incident in September 2024, however, cast a shadow over her progress. Amy felt judged by her family for the arrest, believing they focused more on her mistakes than offering support. This sense of isolation deepened her emotional struggles, contributing to tensions within her family. The dynamic between Amy and Tammy has been a central theme of 1,000-Pound Sisters. The sisters' relationship is complex, marked by love, support, and occasional conflict. Tammy's recent weight loss success, including losing 500 pounds and undergoing skin removal surgery, was a significant milestone celebrated by their family. Amy, however, faced criticism for her limited presence during Tammy's recovery. Viewers and Tammy herself accused Amy of being self-absorbed, particularly for focusing on her engagement to Brian rather than supporting her sister. A particularly poignant moment occurred when Amy left Tammy's hospital room shortly after her surgery, citing discomfort due to perceived mockery from family members Amanda Halterman and Chris Combs. Tammy, hurt by Amy's absence, expressed frustration, urging Amy to focus on her own weight loss journey and set aside jealousy. Amy's comments about Tammy's weight loss added fuel to the controversy. In a TLC Instagram reel, Amy acknowledged Tammy's progress, saying, "Tammy looks really good." However, she referenced her partial blindness, noting that she could only discern significant weight loss, such as over 300 pounds. This remark, coupled with an earlier interview where Amy admitted difficulty noticing Tammy's weight loss, was perceived by some as dismissive. Despite this, Amy's praise for Tammy was sincere, reflecting her pride in her sister's transformation. The sisters' differing approaches to their health journeys,
Tammy's recent success versus Amy's ongoing struggles highlighted their contrasting trajectories, deepening the rift between them. Tammy's skin removal surgery was a high-stakes procedure, representing a major milestone in her weight loss journey. Her family, including Chris Combs and Misty Slaton Wentworth, rallied around her, marveling at her progress from a peak weight of 730 pounds to a significantly healthier state. Misty recalled Tammy's past struggles, such as difficulty walking to the mailbox, underscoring the magnitude of her achievement. Tammy's emotional vulnerability was evident as she hoped for Amy's support during this critical time. Amy's brief hospital visit and subsequent departure, however, left Tammy feeling unsupported. Amy's explanation, that she felt judged and uncomfortable, did little to mend the divide. Tammy's call for Amy to stop playing the victim reflected her frustration with Amy's focus on personal grievances, such as the zoo arrest, rather than celebrating Tammy's milestone.
Amy's engagement to Brian Scott Lovvorn further complicated her family dynamics. Brian entered Amy's life during a tumultuous period, shortly after her divorce and amid the zoo incident. Their relationship progressed rapidly, culminating in a December 2024 engagement that raised eyebrows among Amy's family. Amanda, in particular, voiced concerns about Amy rushing into a new commitment, given the emotional and legal fallout from her marriage to Michael. Amy's family worried that her focus on Brian detracted from her responsibilities to her children and her health. Amy, however, saw her relationship with Brian as a source of happiness and stability, a chance to rebuild after a challenging year. The zoo incident, where Amy was bitten by a camel and subsequently arrested, became a flashpoint for familial tension. Amy felt her family's response was overly critical, exacerbating her sense of isolation. She expressed hurt that her siblings focused on her legal troubles rather than offering empathy for the traumatic experience. This incident, combined with her rapid engagement to Brian, fueled perceptions that Amy was prioritizing her personal life over her family obligations. Tammy, in particular, grew frustrated with Amy's tendency to center herself in moments that called for collective support, such as Tammy's surgery. Despite these challenges, Amy's love for Tammy remains evident. Her acknowledgement of Tammy's weight loss, though occasionally awkward, reflects genuine pride. Amy's struggles with mental health, motherhood, and public scrutiny have shaped her actions, sometimes leading to misunderstandings with her family. She has expressed a desire for her family to recognize her growth, just as they have celebrated Tammy's. Amy's journey is one of resilience, marked by significant achievements, her weight loss, motherhood, and newfound love, alongside setbacks that test her strength. Tammy, meanwhile, has found success and happiness in her health and relationship with Andrea. Her transformation has been a source of inspiration, but it has also highlighted the growing distance between her and Amy. As Tammy focuses on her future, Amy grapples with her past and present, striving to balance her personal aspirations with her familial ties. The sisters' journeys, though divergent, are intertwined, reflecting the complexities of love, support, and personal growth. 1,000-Pound Sisters continues to captivate audiences with its raw portrayal of Amy and Tammy's lives. Amy's story, from her weight loss journey to her divorce, motherhood, and new engagement, is a testament to her resilience. Her challenges, mental health struggles, familial tensions, and public scrutiny underscore the difficulty of navigating personal growth under a spotlight. As Amy moves forward with Brian, she seeks to redefine her future while maintaining her commitment to her sons and her health. Tammy's transformation, meanwhile, serves as a counterpoint, highlighting the sisters' shared yet distinct paths.